Hello, my friends. Welcome back to my channel, Diamonds and Washi. My name is Katie, and if you are new here, hi, welcome. I hope you'll consider subscribing. And if you're back, welcome back. Today, I am here with my monthly recap of the month of June 2022. In these monthly recaps or month in review videos, I like to take a few minutes just to share all of my recently completed diamond paintings for the past month, as well as any fun goals that I achieved. And I also like to look ahead to the coming month and share about any goals that I have for the upcoming month and anything fun that's coming up. So for the month of June, I actually finished 3 diamond painting kits. Most of them kind of big, though one was a whip that I brought in from the month of May. So that one wasn't like, a new start or anything, but 3 finished projects. I have 2 whips going into the month of July, and I put up a total of 21 videos on my YouTube channel, not including Patreon vlogs, and kicked off Summer with the Masters 2022. Now, Summer with the Masters is an event that I am co-hosting with my friend Jessica over at Tiny Worlds of Wonder. This is our second year of doing this event. It has been so much fun. It actually goes all the way through the end of July. So if you haven't heard of it till now and you're like, what's this? Can I participate? The answer is yes. We're not requiring new starts or finishes. It's just a community event that we want to be lots of fun and educational and interactive. It's centered around artwork that is considered part of the Old Masters genre, which for our purposes is any artwork that was created by anyone from anywhere before the year 1927, which is the current copyright year in the United States. So I will link to that playlist below in case you are curious to find out more about that event and maybe hop in and join us. You're more than welcome to. So it's been really fun to get to do that event for a second year in a row, especially with Jessica, which, by the way, if you don't follow her channel, she puts out fantastic, top-notch quality diamond painting content and is an all-around wonderful person. So go and check her out if you haven't already. Her channel, again, is Tiny Worlds of Wonder. Something else that was a little bit of I don't know if I want to call it a milestone or just like a significant happening on the channel, I suppose, is this past month I ended up officially putting my cross-stitch conversion project on hold. At least my first attempt at it. So I have a whole video that I put up where I just explained the thought process behind that and why I decided to put that on hold. It was my big kind of bucket list project and was supposed to be my big project for the year. And for a number of reasons that I'm not going to rehash here, I just put that project on hold. But the good news is my new project is here. I just need to kit it up, and I'll be starting that, so you'll still get to see me tackle a huge cross-stitch conversion project and hopefully share my continued learnings and whatnot along the way. So now I'd like to take a few minutes to actually just share in more kind of like casual recap form the different projects that I've completed this month. So the first one, I will say I'm not going to share spoilers in this video at all, so you don't need to stress whatsoever. But the first project that I completed for the month of June was one of Diamond Art Club's mystery kits. And this specific mystery kit was the one from Rika Räikkönen. Don't worry, I promise I'm not showing the artwork in this particular video. But it's from the artist Rika Räikkönen, and the genre that Diamond Art Club gave us was just mystery kit fantasy as the genre. It was 89 by 65 centimeters, had 50 colors, and had square diamonds. It was my 17th finish of 2022 and my 80th finish of all time. I loved working on this kit because I managed to keep the image a complete mystery from even myself the entire time that I was working on it. I had my mom cover up the plastic cover. She put a layer of solid packing paper on top and hid the rendering from me. And I asked a friend who knew what the image was, like, where should I start so that I preserve the mystery for as long as possible. And it was a magical experience. I loved getting to work on a mystery in what I feel like was truly the way that Diamond Art Club wants mystery kit experiences for us to be. If you like, I did do a full reveal video and really in-depth post-review video on my channel earlier in the month, shortly after I finished the kit. If you want to see that whole kit revealed and see my complete spoiler-tastic thoughts on that particular kit, I will link to the post review below. But of course, the artwork is revealed in that video. So if you're wanting to keep this kit a mystery from yourself, don't look at it. If you just want to see the image as well, I posted it on my Instagram behind a few different spoiler slides. So just scroll down till you see like the question mark slides, and then you can swipe and take a look. But this completed kit this artwork ended up being some of my very, very, very favorite artwork, one of my very favorite kits that I've ever completed. And the quality was top notch, as we've come to expect from Diamond Art Club. And I loved it. I cannot recommend highly enough that if you have the chance to work on a mystery kit and truly keep the artwork a secret from yourself, try it. It is so rewarding and so much fun. So that was my first finish of June. Let me grab my second finish of the month to share with you all, which I did share a complete post review of this one as well, but it's fun to get to pull it back out, you guys. This is my second finish of the month. This is the absolutely stunning Wonder Woman 1984. This is from Diamond Art Club, and the artist, we technically have to keep hush-hush because it was licensed through Warner Brothers, and it's just part of the licensing agreement. It's very likely you recognize this art style, though, so if you think you have a guess on who the artist is, you're probably right. I worked on this kit as part of the Princess Along event because Diana is technically a princess, and she also qualified for the DP June Pride event that was put on this month as well. So all the rainbows in the background, I just thought it was so perfect for the month. This has square diamonds. It was 51 by 76 centimeters. It had a whopping 67 colors, which is Diamond Art Club's max, at least for the moment, and was so colorful and amazing. She had 4 AB diamonds, including, 4 AB colors, not literally just 4 diamonds in the whole kit, but like her arm guards here, her van braces, are like pure white ABs and absolutely amazing. I loved how this kit was rendered. I thought the colors were absolutely amazing. Some of the 310 diamonds, which is this black that we see doing a lot of like the outlining and whatnot, those were a little bit trash prone, but I had plenty left over, and really in the end they're so sparkly. I didn't really mind picking around them just a little bit. But yeah, this was a really, really fun finish, and she worked it relatively quickly because there was a good amount of color blocking, even though with 67 colors, which is a lot, it was kind of isolated in groups, greens, blues, purples, reds, and whatnot. And then of course all of the black kind of stained glass effect. A lot of that was color blocked as well. So I was actually sent this one as a sneak peek though, so I want to make sure that you know that. And I worked on it a little bit ahead of actually putting that sneak peek video up, so I was able to show some of the kit completed, which I love to do whenever I can and whenever I'm in the mood to work on that particular kit. But yeah, this was an amazing finish. I about screeched when I saw that this was one of the pieces Diamond Art Club was getting, and I love her. I love her so much. So this was my 18th finish of the year, my second finish of the month, and my 81st finish of all time of like full-size diamond painting kits. So this was Wonder Woman 1984. I think she is still in stock on the website. If not, I believe that she is not limited edition, and so you can add her to your wish list and get email notifications when she's restocked. But I love her. If you love Wonder Woman and love this art style, don't sleep on it. Go get her immediately. So anyway, let me set this to the side. I'm gonna grab my next finish for the month. Okay, so this one is a bit large and won't all fit in frame because this is one of Alphonse Mucha's, that's the artist's name, one of his Seasons panels, and so it's very, very tall and thin. This is Summer, and the season summer. I thought that was totally appropriate. This was sent to me actually for review by Diamond Painting Shop. They have a really wonderful selection of old masters kits, and I was so incredibly happy with the overall quality of this kit. I think started this kit in May, but I don't know that I had put more than a handful of diamonds down. I think maybe I just finished a section or two. So the grand majority of this kit was completed in June for Summer with the Masters. It was my first finish and first start actually for Summer with the Masters. Alphonse Mucha is one of my personal favorite artists for old masters, and I knew that I wanted to work on one of these panels, so it seemed like it was meant to be when I saw that Diamond Painting Shop had this particular panel. This kit was 50 by 120 centimeters, so quite tall, like I mentioned. It has a total of 53 colors, including how many ABs again? 4 ABs in total. Now, I haven't yet done a full post review on this project. I'm thinking of doing like just one big post review video for all of my old masters finishes, because I anticipate finishing a few more this month. And so I know I haven't done a whole dedicated post review on this kit yet, but I have to say that I was so happy with virtually everything about this kit. The drill quality was really, really nice. I had plenty of diamonds left over. It has round diamonds. I liked the ABs that were included. I loved the rendering effect. A lot of Old Masters artwork is more, I guess, less defined, I suppose is how I could put it. There's a little bit more like blurred lines and sometimes a watercolory effect. Usually there's more muted colors and tones, not always, but often, like in this case. And it can be a little tricky to render, honestly. And I was really very happy with how Diamond Painting Shop rendered this piece. I love that they included the blue frame that this is diamond painted, actually. This is washi tape, this border right here, but then this frame is all actual diamonds. I love that they included that because that kind of Art Nouveau style is very, very characteristic of Mucha, and I'm glad we didn't lose that. This worked up faster than I expected, I think in part because it was round diamonds and they were really high quality. There was a lot of confetti, but it felt like it just moved. It really did. Some areas, like in here with the flowers that she's holding, it felt like it maybe went a little bit slower. But then I was treated by a little bit of color blocking in here. I think there's actually 2 different tones going on in here. But I feel like it really captured that nuanced, textured vibe that a lot of Old Masters artwork has. And I thought that her face turned out really beautifully as well. To be honest, when I was up close and working on it, there's a ton of yellows and almost a mottled effect in her skin. And I was like, ooh, I don't know if this is quite right. But as you can see, like in the camera and pulled back, I feel like it really does come together and is quite close to the original artwork. I suppose some of these lines are just a tiny bit streaky. But that would be really, really easy for me to go in and pick off those diamonds and smooth out a bit if I wanted to. But I did not make any modifications. I just kept it as is. I've seen that she has added some additional seasons panels to the shop since I got this one. But yeah, so I love that this was the first kit that I worked on for Summer with the Masters. I'm glad that it went so much faster than I expected, especially because starting out, I was like, oh, this is going really slow. This kit is going to take me like all summer, probably going to next year. But then I just kind of got some momentum on it and kept rolling with it. And it helped that, like I said, all the basics really seem to be really solid, which is impressive for a pretty new company to the community. The canvas quality was really, really nice. It has a soft backing, but it's a nice sturdy material and it lays flat really nicely. It had a really, really thick plastic cover on top, which did make it a little bit difficult to like fold back and work with. And sometimes it felt a little bit like the canvas, when there was plastic down, like it didn't totally want to lay flat in those areas. But as you can see now that it's done, it's completely fine. Like I said, the drill quality was great. The glue was awesome. And I didn't have any trouble reading the drill field either. So stay tuned. Like I said, I think I'm going to try to do a more in-depth post review later on in the Summer with the Masters event. But go and take a look at Diamond Painting Shop and see what they have to offer. They have a variety of Old Masters kits as well as legally licensed artwork of more modern artwork. So yay, I'm excited to go do some more shopping there myself. So this was my this is my third finish. Third finish of June, my 19th finish of 2022, and my 82nd finish overall. So I'm going to move this to the side. I have 2 whips to share with you that I have going into the month of July. So this next whip, this is the one and only custom that I ordered for Summer with the Masters. I had a few different art pieces bookmarked that I was like, I would love to work on these as customs, and I gradually narrowed it down and ended up selecting this particular piece to order a custom of. So the title of this piece is Destiny. It's from the artist John William Waterhouse. Here's the top so you can actually see the subject, though I know her face is kind of cut in half with washi tape for these areas sectioned off. I just realized I didn't cut that plastic off after I finished that section. But anyway, I ordered this custom from Dreamer Designs. I wanted to make sure that I was trying out a variety of different companies that offer customs. There were a couple I tried out last year. I wanted to try out a couple of different ones this year. I ordered this in a 60 by 80 centimeter size. There are a variety of sizes you can choose from. It has a total of 46 colors and it has square diamonds. And it has square diamonds. So you can see kind of through the camera, it is coming together. I don't know if you can tell from up there that this is extremely, extremely confetti heavy. It is definitely computer rendered. So if you get up close, a lot of these colors are going to look a little bit muddy and it's kind of hard to see how the colors together make sense. Like there's a lot of olives and like a lot of greens and dark colors like on the underside of her face. But through the camera lens, and when you pull back to more of a viewing distance, it does come together to look a bit more like the original artwork, which by the way, here's that original artwork if you're curious. I love this artwork so much, but I will say it's a few days into July at this point because I was on vacation and I'm just now having the chance to film my recap video. So if you really want to be particular, I had just gotten to, I had cut this into rows and the furthest that I had gotten was below here. I think this was the latest row that I had was right about here. So anything from like here up, like these 4 sections plus this 5th section have been completed since July started. I don't think you'll mind too much, but and just to let you know how far I'd gotten. This kit is really, really slow going for me for a couple of reasons. So one of the reasons is because it is extremely, extremely confetti heavy, even for an old master's kit. One of the other reasons though is because something that is a thing with Dreamer Designs canvases, both their prepackaged kits and apparently also their customs, is that their symbols are so incredibly saturated. So saturated. So it's something about the canvas or the ink or the printing they use, but the color is so intense. Maybe the best example is this letter L right here. The blue is so saturated that it honestly is almost difficult to see that white symbol in the middle. Honestly, most of the most difficult symbols at this point have been diamond painted over. These light symbols are much easier to read, these light backgrounds with black symbols, but these darker ones are just so saturated. To be honest, it gives me a headache, and I feel like it takes a lot more brain power and concentration to read these symbols and to find them. So that has meant that I've needed to take breaks from working on this canvas because it's physically hard on my eyes and it's mentally exhausting. And 60 by 80 is a pretty big size. I feel like 50 by 70 is kind of a sweet spot a little bit as far as size goes and not feeling like it takes too long, but 60 by 80 is big. I really wanted to get the detail in it, and I had seen my friend Lenka. She has a YouTube channel. I'll link it below, but she completed a Dreamer Designs custom of a different piece by John William Waterhouse. I was blown away by how it turned out and thought, okay, I want to give this a try for my like custom experiment this year for Summer with the Masters. So this is what I ended up with. We'll see how it turns out once it's complete. But there's some quality things that I'm just kind of like, this is kind of tough. Between the oversaturation and then there's so much trash in these diamonds. These square diamonds have so much trash every single time I pour a color into the tray. Even though I'm over 3/4 of the way through the kit at this point, I'm still having to do this. Every single time I pour a color into the tray, I'm having to spend a minute going through and picking out all the trash drills, ones that have holes in the top or have tabs sticking off the side or are like didn't get cut cleanly and are stuck to it. Like it's just a mess. So I'm really hoping I'm not going to run out of diamonds. Some of the colors I'm running really low on and I'm like, okay, I'm so close to being done. We can make it. So I know you're hearing a lot of negativity from me around this kit, but honestly, I'm glad that I'm getting to try a new company that offers customs, a new like custom kind of canvas, and I adore this artwork. That's making it worth it to power through. And I'm cautiously optimistic about how I'm gonna feel about the finished effect. So stay tuned. This will probably go in with summer as part of an overall post review for Summer with the Masters. So this is one of 2 whips I have going into July. Let me shift this, and I'm gonna grab my other whip for July. So here's what happened. I'm in Texas on my little mini vacation, visiting my friend Jacqueline, Diamond Art Sparkles over on Instagram, and I am working on my custom of Destiny, and I'm like, Jacqueline, I don't even want to diamond paint this anymore. I'm so burned out on this. I think I need to kit up something else. So I decided to go basically the polar opposite in terms of color and scheme and everything. And you guys, I pulled out this diamond painting classic. This is Woman in Gold. This is by the artist Gustav Klimt and is from Diamond Dots. It's technically a partial because her skin is printed. There will be no diamonds like on her face and lips or on her arms that is skin. Like she's got bracelets and stuff going on here. Or like her torso, like her neck has diamonds. But so like I said, this is kind of, I feel like a quintessential diamond painting kit. You've probably seen a number of people work on this kit before. Honestly, this is not even remotely my go-to art style whatsoever. No offense to Klimt, but I was so drawn to this piece because having seen some different people work on it, particularly Dazzle Driller on Instagram worked on it a couple years ago. And you guys, this kit is chock full of special diamonds. I don't know if I will ever be able to get the camera to do this justice, but if you come up close, look at all of these gold metallic diamonds. Oh my gosh, I swear that almost half the kit has to be special diamonds. There's those gold metallic diamonds. There's these amazing clear sparklers in here. We have some, where are they? These giant, beautiful, like aqua bars. We have some yellow bars in the same style. We have some of these round diamonds that are, you know, extra size. These are some metallic, like silver diamonds weaving through here. You guys, as soon as I kitted this kit up and started working on it, Jacqueline was like, Katie, you're like a kid in a candy store. You're so happy working on this kit. I was like, yeah, but do you see all the sparkle? That's why. And she's like, oh my gosh. Yeah, no, that kit is super, super, super sparkly. So this has been magical to work on. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I think the Diamond Dots has this in stock on their website right now. And so I'm like, you guys go order it immediately. This is incredible to work on. So this is 67 by 91 centimeters, but this went so fast. Jacqueline was like, holy cow, you are speeding through that because the first day that I kitted this up, which I think was on like June 30th, the last day of the month, I completed this whole first row. Like if you cut it in half, like right here, in one day, I just knocked that out because this only has, where's the number? 34 colors. And so many of those are special diamonds like these that are really only sporadically throughout the kit that just any given like little section might only have like 6 or 7 colors in it. And that made it go really fast, even though it does have some confetti. But this was my third kit that I believe I've started for Summer with the Masters. And this has been such a welcome break from my custom because it's so sparkly, it's so vibrant, and it has round diamonds and isn't quite as like oversaturated on the canvas and isn't as insanely confetti heavy. So this has just brought me so much joy to work on. It's been so enjoyable. So this is my second whip that I have going into the month of July. I anticipate finishing it before the month ends and get to include this in my overall post review video for Summer with the Masters. So again, this is Woman in Gold. You guys go and check her out, even if she's not your normal style, but yeah, she is magical. So anyway, goals and plans that I have for the month of July. So we have another month of Summer with the Masters, as I've said a million times at this point. So I'm hoping to finish both of my whips in addition to ideally 2 more Summer with the Masters kits. I have a kit from Crafties I'm dying to get to. It's Starry Night Over the Rhone by Van Gogh. And then I also have Zodiac by Alphonse Mucha from Distracted by Diamonds. So I'm really hoping that I can get to both of those and finish those by the end of the month. Yes, I do all of my own diamond painting. I've gotten that question before, like, how do you finish kits so fast? Like, do you have someone helping you? No, I'm way too much of a control freak to let anyone else touch my diamond paintings. And Jacqueline can attest to, after having watched me complete this, she's like, oh yeah, no, you do your own diamond paintings. So I'm hoping that I can finish both of those. And that also helps me kind of achieve my goal of like working on a variety of different companies' kits and not just kind of sticking to my niche. So that's one of my goals. One of my other goals is to start my new Heaven and Earth Designs cross-stitch conversion project. Fingers crossed that I can get that kitted up and maybe do a kitting up video. I'm on the fence on if I want to do that. Feel free to let me know if you want to see that. But I'd love to get that started. And I don't know that I don't know. I need to put up that unboxing video for you guys too, but I'm really excited and optimistic about that particular kit. And also I want to make sure that I'm giving myself grace this month because we have kind of a variety of different family events happening this month, and I don't want to push it too hard and take away from time with family and with my kids, and just in the name of trying to get a bunch of diamond painting done. So that's something I'm going to be extra aware of this month. But yeah, so anyway, I would love to hear from you guys, by the way. Let me know, what did the month of June look like for you? Did you have any different projects that you worked on that you really loved? Did you have any finishes you're really proud of? Did you meet any goals that you're really stoked about and want to share? I love celebrating with you guys and hearing what you've been working on, so feel free to sound off in the comments about that. And also feel free to let me know if you have any fun goals for July. I'd love to hear about that and cheer you on as well. My friends, thanks for hanging out with me during this monthly recap video. I enjoyed getting to just try to snapshot share with you what some of my projects were in the month of June and what that looked like, as well as what I have planned for July. So thanks for hanging out with me. If you enjoyed this video, would you mind giving it a thumbs up before you head out? And of course, if you're not already subscribed and want to see lots more diamond painting content from me, including what I'll be working on this upcoming month, feel free to subscribe. I would love to have you. All right, my friends, have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll chat with you in the next one. Bye.